Number 43. 1 Everton, 1 from First Division MK John Hill.
Hello guys and welcome back to another brand new episode on the channel where the focus is once again on professional goalkeeper warm-ups in collaboration with Phrase Goalkeeping. The spotlight today is on Chelsea goalkeeper KEPA. Firstly, thanks to Phrase Goalkeeping for allowing us to collaborate with him again. I highly suggest you go over to his channel and look at the multitude of brilliant professional goalkeeping warm-ups he has got. So head over to Phrase Goalkeeping and have a look at those videos anytime. So, just while KEPA goes through his activation work on the screen right now, I do hope you enjoy this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us reach as many like-minded goalkeeping enthusiasts as possible across the world. So, I hope you enjoy this broad analysis of KEPA's warm-ups, and without further ado, we'll get into this, and you'll see a little debrief on KEPA's activation work at the end of this little section of video before we get into the main work. So as we can see, KEPA likes to get his hands and feet on the ball very early before moving into the passing phase, which you're going to see now. KEPA, like others, likes to go into a first-time phase, as you can see here. Although, as you can see, KEPA, unlike the other goalkeepers we've analysed so far, does seem to share time with the number 2, Caballero, or in some respects, number 1 now. You see a lot of professional goalkeepers work on first-time work at the beginning of their warm-ups, mostly because at any given situation in a game, a goalkeeper should be able to play out first time where possible, particularly if they got into trouble, so it needs to be done and has to be practiced in a warm-up. As you can see from the passing phase, it's once again quite a relaxed situation where KEPA's working from right to left. He's playing out wide, sometimes a little bit shorter and sometimes a little bit longer. In this particular video, you don't see him go too long. He does play in wide positions and not up towards the halfway line. So, light variations just to get the weight of passing and feel the ball and get used to playing out from the back. In the last part of KEPA's handling warm-up, I'm a big fan of some of the drills he does here. Although KEPA has struggled seemingly this season, particularly with statistics aiming around his shot-stopping ability from distance, he has faced a difficulty of shots which has been high percentage-wise. However, yes, he should have done better this season in places. However, these practices that you are doing in the warm-up are very useful, and we used to do them a lot at Charlton Athletic in terms of working off a 2-ball or 3-ball repetition, where the goalkeeper has to put a high level of focus on each ball, ball by ball, so as not to rush, stay calm and make good technical saves. Of course, if KEPA is to remain a Chelsea player, based on the next part that we'll see with the shot stopping, he will need to improve his shot stopping ability from distance in particular. Despite statistics not favouring him, he is a young goalkeeper and he does have time to improve, so it remains to be seen whether Chelsea gift him that opportunity for the next season. So as you can see here with the crossing section, a lot of this is probably down to what the goalkeeper wants, and they obviously talk about it between goalkeeper coach and goalkeeper as to what works best for them. KEPA on this hand takes crosses without any pressure or seemingly any pressure, and then distributes after off the ground, all in a relaxed state. So probably can't read too much into this in terms of anything linking to the match. It's probably just a case of getting contact on the ball, being nice and calm, getting the repetitions in, and making good connections on distribution after the cross, which relates to counter-attacking, particularly after dealing with the ball. To kick off a KEPA's shot stopping section, it's important to notice what he does to trigger the movements. So KEPA does provide quite a few goalkeeping related movements into the first strikes, which is dealing from an angle, and most of the strikes are done in a different way with different random service. As you can see here, KEPA working off a post stationary. He also has a section where he moves into the post to turn back in for a strike, as you can see. And some of the balls that are being struck are done off moving ball and stationary ball. So there's a real variance in what's going on. KEPA is a very athletic and powerful goalkeeper. However, I'm sure there is a lot going on behind the scenes at Chelsea which a lot of us do not know about, and a lot of the stuff that the media reports we also do not know about or understand fully. KEPA has had a challenging season, as we said earlier, in particular in terms of the statistics that are coming up against him in terms of long shot stopping from distance. There has been a lot of talk about KEPA potentially moving on from Chelsea this summer, which is the summer of 2020. However, that remains to be seen, and remains to be seen whether Chelsea, due to the coronavirus pandemic, are willing to give him a chance and let him push on and try to develop his skills and his personality, or whether they will try to replace him with a brand new goalkeeper. And relating back to the warm-up, as you've hopefully seen, KEPA does have quite a few variations when he's working on the shot-stopping part of his warm-up. In particular now, he's working with the outfield players on combination play, which does affect the goalkeeper positively, particularly with goalkeeping footwork. As we move into the final part of this warm-up with the kicking section and distribution, hopefully you'll see a few different variations from KEPA here where he's working off the floor, right and left-footed. I think he works some side volleys as well, in particular, so he's working through a different range of things. And he also adds some other little bits and pieces in where he works on stationary high balls, maybe to get a trigger to serve, like he might face in a game. Watching KEPA's warm-up, this does feel to me to be probably one of the busiest warm-ups I've seen out of the 5 keepers that we've done so far, including KEPA to make 6. So this could be one of the busiest we've done in terms of lots of action. However, like we said before, it is usually down to the goalkeeper and their goalkeeper coach and what they feel works best for them. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video and taking the time to view it. I really appreciate it. Hope you found some information that's useful, particularly with the text and the voiceover, even watching KEPA's actions. If you liked it, please hit a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.